Jake wanted to volunteer with 87. Okay, I think he actually put an application in. And I talked to Doug. Doug said he'd love to have him up there. I said, I can't let him. And it has nothing to do with this stuff. A little bit, because it's about finances, is that I said, I can't have him sitting on that course and you spend money training him to let him leave in June and not giving you any return on your investment. I said, I won't do it. Because he's gone. June, he's in the Marines. So why would I say, yeah, Jake, go up there, get the training, and then take it to California? It's not taking, you know, it's just not sensible. So he still wants to go. I said, no, you're not doing it. But that has nothing to do with politics or this or anything else. It's just that I don't think it's fair. When I got my EMT and my paramedic and that stuff, I had to pay back, you know, with time, the organization that paid for my certifications. And I believe in that. If the fire company's going to train you and they're going to pay for it and get you the certifications, yeah, you need to spend time with that fire company. Since Jake can't, he's not going to be here, I said no. So I don't want it to be misinterpreted that I have a vendetta or something against the fire company, because I don't. I'm just here to do a job.
Just let him go up and volunteer, do some of the social events they do.
He's tied up in like,
He's tied up in the band and everything.
With him there.
He's tied up in the band, isn't he, Bill?
well, he's got the band, he's an ROTC, and he's working now full-time just about as a lifeguard over the water. That's all I have to say. I'm waiting for this to get over with. We want it off with great. We'd like to come to a great ending, but, you know, we're just doing a job. I like how to do it, but that's what I was saying. Chairman, there's no other comments.
Anybody else?
Motion.
All right.
Do I have a second?
Did you make a motion?
I did. I said, Chairman, I'll
So in the end, just before we go anywhere, we're going to go ahead, we're going to have this order, it's going to start on Monday. We do request the fire department's complete cooperation with it. Again, nobody's accusing anybody of anything. The reason we're not going to have an investigation is, I don't know what an audit would turn up. I've never said there was a crime here, nobody has. The solicitor feels that we're right for this. So we're just going to go ahead, have it, and get it out of the way. In the meantime, Doug, I do think, as Ms. Fisher had said, I do think we do need to set up a meeting with the president, with yourself, have a meeting, and let's start working through the things how we're gonna move forward, okay? I don't need the whole firehouse there, that's just nothing but a distraction. I'd rather have you, the president, and we can move forward with this. Miss Amber, I was gonna call you Amber again, I did it every other time. Miss Amanda, I did, I said I contacted PSATs, and they're the ones that gave me that document on the roles and responsibilities. If you wanted to go through it, you could do it through the township. If it costs you money, we're willing to pay for it. It's not a big deal. So if that's something you would like to do, you know, just to help you guys moving forward, I think we don't have a problem. I just wanted to reiterate that to you. So with all that said there, anybody have any questions? I make a motion to adjourn this wonderful meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.